Hello everyone, my name is Derpy Guinea and welcome back to another video. Our last Goosebump cover seemed to do pretty well, so why not make another one? For whatever reason, the UK has their own covers that are not so great, so I made a tier list of them. And my rankings are Creepy being the best, because let's face it, they'll never get to the ghoulish level Tim Jacobus was with the originals. Then next is They Tried Their Best, not creepy but not too terrible either. Followed by Sitcom vibes, I don't know what I'm looking at, and then finally No, just No. If you want to do this tier list on your own, the link will be down in the description box. And I know, this was supposed to be out by Halloween, I just didn't have enough time. But you're getting it now, so that's all that matters. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. This looks like something straight out of a joke book. It kind of looks like the guy and wolf head are conjoined together, but the wolf is not enjoying its experience at all. Can't really say the same for the guy though. Not creepy in the slightest, and the slime coloring in the background throws it off even more to me. Sitcom vibes for sure. Okay, where's the piano? I'm gonna be honest, I haven't read the book or seen an episode of this one, so the cover is completely out of context for me. If anything, they're spoiling the reader for what's gonna happen. If you pick up the book and read the title, you'd expect to see a piano, not a crazy robot man. It doesn't make sense context-wise, so you go here. Is he drowning in pink slime or pink sauce? Instead of the mummy looking scary, it looks more like he's begging for help. Like he's the one getting cursed instead of the other way around. I mean, he's cursed too, but you know what I mean. Dude looks like he's about to be submerged any second and needs a life preserver on deck. They tried their best on this cover, but unfortunately, it just wasn't good enough. Oh gosh, this is awful. Everything from the teal-like slime background to the very derpy face on him. This reminds me nothing of Goosebumps, nothing of the iconic Slappy that makes the series and movies. So, where's the house? Johnny, did you go into the basement again? Sorry, Mom, I just wanted to get the old baseball mitt in the corner, but I guess the plants got me instead? Oh, Johnny, I told you before and I'll tell you again. Stay out of the basement. Oh, don't worry, Mom. I'll leave it alone from now on. Yeah, you already know where this is going. If you couldn't tell by now, the UK covers really like their variety of colored goo slime in the background, and I'm honestly getting pretty sick of it. There's not much to say about this cover other than it's not creepy at all, and if you're gonna have the background be covered in goo, at least make the goo match. I'm definitely getting cheesy vibes from the background, but I see they did actually include the pictures in detail and even have a skeleton lady in one of them, so they at least tried to stick with the plot. You know what? I'm kind of vibing with this one. Granted, it still looks like they're drowning, but at least they look more menacing and staring straight at the reader looking at the cover. And for once, the goo isn't bothering me because it actually looks very nice with the mummy's color scheme. Our first creepy goes to Return of the Mummy. Is he supposed to be scared or is he having the time of his life? The expression is really hard to tell. And what's even going on in this picture? Is he about to get kidnapped or something? I'm gonna sound a little nitpicky saying this, but it looks more like a window rather than a mirror to me. I get drawing a still image with the intentions of making something invisible can be challenging, but I think they could have gone a different route with this one. Girl Who Cried What? The book monster? All I see is a girl in distress over books. She was probably late on returning them, and the librarian's like a really strict old lady, so the only excuse she could come up with was to blame it on the fictional monster she read in one of those books, which actually turned out to be a real creature because her mind created it. So now she has to find a way to get people to believe that a monster in the book came to life, all while having to deal with the late returns on the books and the mean librarian. This isn't just a horror book, this is how anxiety spiraled. Wow, did I just make this cover into a whole different story? I really went off track there. We're just gonna put this one in no, but I like how my story was going. No nightmares here. Only funny, wacky summer adventures with Teddy and Justin that's sure to make you laugh. I don't know what's happening here. It looks like they're either descending or rising up from hell. Reminds me nothing of a ghost though. They tried their best only because I see what they were trying to go for. They just didn't hit that mark. Like, at all. Ugh, the face on the egg looks so dang goofy. Wait, is that an egg? Or is that supposed to be the crystal ball? And why is there a bird? I honestly don't know where to put this. I'm so confused, but I think I hate it more. No. We're just gonna put it in no. This also might sound a bit nitpicky, but I don't like how there's so many faces on this. It totally looks like a sitcom though, so it'll go there. Great. One of my all-time favorite covers have been completely ruined. When you think of something called Horrorland, this should not ever come into your mind. It looks like a goofy video game or whack-a-mole type character. No, just no. I'm not gonna lie, his face looks creepy, but in a hideous way rather than a scary way. But like the B-movie vibes I got from the original cover, I'm gonna put this in sitcom vibes. It still looks like a comedic book, which is what it was going for, so it all works out. Ew! Creepy, hands down, no questions asked. This hamster looks 100 times more creepier than the original. I don't care how small or big it could be, I am still running away from it. I've seen enough to know where this is going. I guess it's kinda creepy, kinda not. I like the design of this cover, so I'll put in they tried their best. It's still missing something. Okay, that's pretty creepy. Those eyes, the wide drawn-on smile. I just wish the nose was drawn a little bit smaller, but other than that, I like this cover.
Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god! What is that?
I wish the hand was more discolored and flaky-like, but the nails are pretty nasty, so that's a nice touch. They had the perfect opportunity to make a beach-like background, too. They tried their best on this, but unfortunately, it's not enough. I'm getting creepy and sitcom vibes from this. And the multicolored slime background actually works well for this one too because of the color scheme. The half-mask design is eerie in a way, and I like the crazy hair and bulging eye. I'll put him in creepy for now, but I might change that. Compared to the original, I think I'm gonna have to give it to the UK one. The green really makes him pop out more, and instead of the straight human-like teeth, he has actual fangs, which makes him look more mutant. That smile looks way more menacing than whatever the hell this is supposed to be, and that awful bright pink castle is gone too. He doesn't belong in the no category like the last video, so I'll put him in sitcom. Considering the episode is comical, it would make sense for the cover to be the same, and the actual image works well with the title. It goes in sitcom. This is missing a lot. No tower, no big scary guard man, no terror, and no knight. Just a pair of hands trying to vent, and a rat. Boring. This looks like a dinosaur, and I am so here for it. This is one bird I would not want to mess with. I don't want to keep comparing the covers to the original, but in terms of emotions, this one looks way better than the stone face original. I'll put this one in creepy. I genuinely do not know what I'm looking at. Is it a giant monster nose? Is this supposed to be like the eyeballs? Like, what is this? What is this? It took me a minute to realize there were eyes in a pink cleaning item, and it blends in perfectly with the slime. This one's actually pretty good. It's a little better than the first one, but I feel like they could have done way better. It's still missing something for sure. If Cujo had a puppy, this would be a spawn. Oh my gosh, I love this cover. And for once, it's not just goo in the background, they added green fog. This belongs in creepy for sure. And that completes my tier list. This is what it looks like all finished. Like I said earlier, if you want to do this list yourself, I'll put it down in the description box. If you made it this far, I thank y'all so much for watching. Please do me a favor and pull on that like button and subscribe. Until the next video, Derpy